Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to play 7 Years by Lucas Graham. I can't show you the whole song because there's a lot of parts that are just like slightly different than each other, and this tutorial will go on way too long. So I'm going to show you like the main verses and chorus parts that you should know, and I'm going to sing it down the octave because it's like 10 a.m. right now and I straight up can't sing in the morning. So I'm going to sing in a more manageable octave as to not hurt your ears. Alright, so here's the main chorus part that we'll probably see for most of the choruses with the exception of a couple notes difference. Going to go one line at a time. Once I was 7 years old, A, G, G, E, G, D, C. That's a low A. My mama told me go. So that's low A, G, D, C, A. Make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. So that's E, series of D's, C, D, C, E, and then D, C. If you really want to, you can replace those C's with D's and just play a continuous line, but that's your call. Once I was 7 years old, same as before, A, G, G, E, G, D, C. Alright, so here's the first verse, and this is generally the form that most of the verses follow with a few notes difference. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. C, C, D, E, D, C, and then C, C, D, E, G, D, C. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. C, C, D, E, slur, and then you're going to slur and swing these. You're going to have D, C, D, E, D, C, D, E, G, D, C. By 11, smoking urban, drinking, burning liquor. Same thing as the last time. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Same thing as before. One thing to know about the end of some choruses real quick. On one of them, and actually a couple of them, he goes, once I was 20 years old. Like his voice goes higher instead of back down. Those notes are A, and then A, B, C, and then B, A, G, just in one little slur. Sorry if you didn't see the fingers right there. A, B, C, B, A, G. Alright, so I'm going to show you another form that the verses take. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me. I can't talk, it's early in the morning. C, D, E, E, D, C, 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 D, E, G, D, C. So I can sing them all my songs, so I can tell them stories. C, C, D, E, D, C, D, E, D, C, like the previous slurs before. And then D, E, G, D, C. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory. C, C, D, E, D, C, D, C, 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 D, E, G, D, C. Ugh. And some I had to leave behind, my brother, I'm still sorry. C, C, D, E, D, C, D, E, D, C, D, E, G, D, C. So it's pretty much like the line before it. Alright, so this is the last chorus because it's really different. Some of these notes in here aren't like precisely the right amount of notes that are supposed to be in here. I play this one mostly by feel, so bear with me on that. Soon I'll be 60 years old, A, G, G, E, G, D, C. My daddy got 61, remember life, and then your life becomes a better one. Low A, E, E, G, D's, and then you have C, D, E, D, 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 C, and then jump from the C to E, D, C. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. C, C, D, E, D, C, D, C, 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 D, E, D, C. And this part's a little bit different, you can play however you want. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. I totally messed up those fingerings, but there's a lot of ways you can play this part. The correct way is you'll have like 4 G's, a series of E's, and then you'll end with D's and C's. As long as you play those combination of notes in a fashion that you choose, you can't be wrong. Alright, so to finish off the last chorus, soon I'll be 60 years old, but I think the world's cold. So the first part's the same, we already know this by now. Next line is you have 2 low A's and then A, G, D, C. Or will I have a lot of children who can warm me? So that's 2 low A's then falling off as you usually would for one of the chorus. Soon I'll be 60 years old. That's normal. A, B, C, B, A, G. Soon I'll be 60 years old. So that's A, B, C, 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 A. Will I think the world's cold, or will I C, 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 A. Have a lot of children who can warm me. C, 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 4 B's, A, B, C. Soon I'll be 60 years old. And as we already know, that's A, A, B, C, B, A, G. Darn it. I can't keep my fingers up there. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial of 7 Years by Lucas Graham, even though it wasn't like all the choruses and all the verses. I've tried to make it like reasonably short. I think that's really the only thing to mention. Like, comment, favorite, subscribe if you're feeling it. And yeah, I have some projects in the works. I don't know how long they're going to take, but if I find something I like to cover, I'll get it done as soon as possible. But I still have 3 more tests this week. Yay, college. So, alright guys, have yourselves a nice day.